Hello, welcome back. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to put a text behind the subject. Stay tuned. If this is your first time on my channel, please take a minute, like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell for all future uploads. To demonstrate how we put the text behind the subject, the first thing we are going to do is type in the word. So I'm going to type in the word step. I'm going to use my move tool to move my text so it's visible. I'm going to highlight my text, and then with my foreground background, I'm going to switch in between so my text is now white instead of black. And what I want to do is move it to the position where I want it to be. I'm going to just stretch it so it's a little bit longer than it was before. I'm going to move it down. So in order to put our text behind the subject, what I want us to do, first of all, turn off your text. You want to select the background. So with our magic tool, we are going to click around the subject to select it. And as you can see, just with one click, we have been able to almost select everything. So I'm going to hold down my shift and I'm going to click to select the other areas as well. We don't have to worry so much about the steps area since we are not going to use that portion. So with our background selected, I'm going to turn on my text and I'm going to make sure I select that and then go down and choose layer max. And you see that the text is now behind the subject. Now the question is, if I move my text, what will it look like? So with my move selection tool, I'm going to move it. And as you can see, it's sort of cut out. So in order not to have the subject cut out of your text, you want to unlink the text and the layer max. So once you've done that, you can now make sure that you have the text selected. And now with our move tool, if we want to move this up, we can. And you can see that we have a complete text and nothing has been chopped off our text. I'm going to leave it where we had it originally. I think I like where it is. And I'm going to actually take down the opacity just down a little. Oops, I chose the wrong layer. I'm going to choose my text and I'm going to take the opacity down just a little. And I'm just going to add one more text to complete this image. So I'm going to change my font size. Or I'm not going to change my font size. I'm going to just type in the word up. And I'm going to change my font style. And I'm going to change the color to this turquoise blue. I'm going to move it all the way up. Just like that. So it's like step up. And with the energy and him looking forward is such a very simple but powerful statement. I'm going to show you another similar image where you can apply a text to the background. So we have this image, we have this clock. Just looking at this image, I am tempted to say, what is the time? So that is what we are going to put as our text on this image. So the first thing we are going to do is select our text tool, and I'm going to type in the word time. I'm going to change my font style, and I'm going to make sure that the color is white. I'm going to move my text. It's a little bit big, so I'm going to rescale by pressing down my Shift key, and I'm just going to rescale my text, and I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit. And I think I like where it is. So now we wanted the text to be behind the subject. Another quick way to do that in this case is to just use the quick selection tool, select subject, and once subject is selected, we are going to inverse our selection to select our background. Oh, I had it on the wrong layer. So I'm going to select our background layer, and I'm going to choose select subject. And once we have that, we will inverse our selection so we can have the background selected. So I'm just going to right click and choose select inverse. So now the background has been selected for me. I want to make sure that I choose my text layer, and then I'm going to go down and choose layer max. So now the text is behind the subject. We don't have to forget to unlink our text and layer max. Okay, so to move the text, you want to make sure that you have your text selected, and you go to your move tool, and now you can move your text that way. Now I'm just going to add the word. So this is happening because I have my layer max selected. So I'm going to do Control Z to take it back, and I'm going to select my text, and I'm going to just move it up a little. And now I'm going to move it up I'm going to center it actually. And now I'm going to add one more text, and that will complete this portion of the tutorial. So I'm going to type in the word "what is the," and I'm going to move it up right there. And I'm going to highlight it and change it to black to say what is the time. So there you have it. This is such a simple technique that you can use for your magazine cover or any project that you're doing. I hope this tutorial was very helpful and is something you're going to use in your creative design. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell for all future uploads. See you in my next video. Bye.